Welcome back, and we go straight into race 2 now for BMW M Performance Parts Racing Series. On board with Manny Ribeiro as they head across the line to start the second heat here at Red Star Raceway. It's the Regional Extreme Festivals back at the Dalmas circuit, and we had a fantastic battle amongst all the competitors in all 5 categories in the first race. And you can see already things starting to heat up. Cochrane with Michelle Singh on the outside. Andreas Meyer already starting to mix it up there. And look at Salvi Gutteri under pressure already from Jagger Robertson. Jagger Robertson actually tucked in just behind the second of the Viking mining machines there. And it looks like it's going to be a battle royal as always at the front end yet again. This time out though, look at how Sav Gutteri has put 3 cars between himself. Make that 2 as Dalton goes and dives up the inside. Make that 1 now as he gets up the second car there, getting through on both Garbini and Fedetto to get into second place. The extra shoes and clothing man now starting to hunt things down and trying to close down as quickly as possible onto the back end of Sav Gutteri. He knows the pace that Gutteri's got, but he also knows he had a little bit of issues with brakes at the end of race number 1. So one of those are going to be a little bit of a problem once again. Further back in the pack, you can see them having fantastic fights as always. The 25 car there, it's Oz Baggioni looking for honours in Class B. He's fighting hard for honours in Class B. He's got Nick Van Zel with him. He's got Thomas Porchita in there as well. And look at this, Lyle Ramsey bumped up to Class B after he put in an impressive lap time. Definitely man to watch out for here in this Class B category. Slightly down on power compared to the rest of those Class B competitors, but of course he's using all the experience he's had in front-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive cars in his racing career, and he's now putting that into very good use here at Red Star Raceway. Hard on the brakes, you can see just in the background how they just fan out and try to find a way through. Just looking at Andreas Meyer. Andreas Meyer seems to have a bit of an issue. Looks like that gearbox issue is coming back into play and is going to plague him a little bit here in race number 2. He just said to us in the interview between the races that the gearbox is all sorted out. It looks like he might be stuck in gear. And there's a bit of an issue there on the German's car. He's being eaten up by cars left, right and centre, which is allowing Jagger Robertson to make his way further up the field and into a potential win for the overall side of things for Class B today. He's going high and wide, trying to find a way through there on Baggioni. Baggioni keeping him honest right now as they come down onto the back straight, or the short straightaway. Absolutely nothing between the two of them. Who's going to have what it takes here on the brakes? It's not this time out for the 25 car. Baggioni hangs on for now. And Oz is fighting probably harder than he ever has had to with the youngster on his tail, looking for a way to dive through there. Van Zel waiting for any chance to pick up the pieces. Speaking of picking up the pieces, this Sav Speed machine is absolutely flying and picking up potential honours here if he can stay out front. But Adrian Dalton has kept him honest all day long. He hasn't been able to get the pole position, but he got the first win in the bag. And look at the massive flame out of the bonnet. The exhaust pipe comes straight out the bonnet there in Sav's car. Brilliant stuff. Must be a bit difficult to see in low-lying light. And, Dalton is trying so hard. He's putting wheels on the dirt coming out of the Bridgestone chicane. It's going to be a fight of note there. Third place at this stage is William Einkammer. He's all on his own sim. Then we got Fedetto just up the road there in 4th. I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening here between this little fight as Oz Baggioni and Jagger Robertson continue to go at it. Further back, it's Craig Herbst. Herbst having a fantastic run here. He's just tucked in behind the taxi. And that taxi's, they've got a little bit of issues here with the car just ahead. They're all trying to find a way past. You can see just how difficult it's going to be there. As we get into it now, it's going to be an absolute fight of note here between the back markers. Never mind the Oaks at the front. And here they come. Oh, big move there. And you can see, look at how late Dalton could go onto the brakes compared to Sav. Sav was so early on the brakes heading down into turn 6. Makes it exceptionally difficult to stop that car. And you can see once again, those braking issues have coming to plague Sav Gutteri here in race number 2. Looks like Dalton might be having a little bit of issues on his own there in terms of brakes as well, because he wasn't as smooth and simple as he normally is. Well, here goes Garbini. Garbini with the 9-1 car right on his tail. And look at this. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Jagger. Jagger diving through, trying to get up and possibly take the win in Class Bs if he can. Oh, it's brilliant stuff here from everybody out on track, and they really are holding nothing back. Michelle Singh in the middle of that pack as well, doing such a super job. And you've got Trevor Long right behind him. The roof surger man having a fantastic run. Coming to the flag once again, it's Dalton. He's pulled away ever so slightly from the ailing BMW there from Sav Speed. And that's going to be a big pity there for Sav. He was looking for a slightly higher finish than anything. There's your top 10 from race 2. Dalton with A's. B's goes to Garbini. C's goes to Wadley. Fanamava takes D's. And Honored Naidu takes Class E.
Then me and Sav had an awesome dice. He got off a little bit, and then I caught him. Took him at the bottom there. And then we had a nice tussle for 4 laps or so. And then seemed to get away. And then in the end, I see he had a bit of a mechanical there.